Let's see if we can talk to some of the folks who listen to the show every day. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi. I just want to... This is about Jackie. I do some installation. I do installation in houses. I install something in his house. I don't want to really give out what it is because then they're going to know where it came from.
All right.
But I did some installation in his house. I was there for about an hour and a half. And Nancy tried to give me a Jackie the Joke Man CD for a tip. I like Jackie, I really do, but
that's
not to do work in the house, and I turned it down. I said no, thank you. But
did she come up with anything else after that?
I'm sorry. No.
No cash.
No cash.
Unbelievable.
I would still go back there and
they, with all their money, they still have not learned how to handle or to conduct their lives.
I know.
And I apologize that you were treated, even though I have nothing to do with it. You understand that once he leaves here, I have nothing to do with it.
I just wish you had been there in September. I could have given you my new CD.
I know. I turned it down.
Jackie, really? I mean, really?
Just for the point, and I like you. I have nothing against you, believe me. But when people, I wonder if she does this to everyone.
Of course.
Probably.
What do you think? You're special?
No.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
That's the most bodacious, alloquacious, ostentatious thing I've ever heard. What is it?
First of all, I believe this guy because he knew Jackie's address and everything.
Right.
But a guy that installed stuff at my house told me that Jackie tipped him with Jackie mugs.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
White trash. That's all I got to say.
Tip very well and give people stuff, too. If that matters.
Andy, you're on the air.
What's up, son?
What did you guys do this weekend? Anything?
Work.
What do you mean work? Oh, you did a comedy club thing? Where was that?
Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. The Casino Ballroom.
Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. How do you get there?
Beach in New Hampshire? Go up there.
You can fly direct?
It's a nightmare.
Where do you fly?
I think you fly to Boston.
To Manchester.
Oh.
On a puddle jumper on U.S. Airways, and I'm suicidal.
From where to where?
From LaGuardia to Manchester.
Oh, didn't even know that existed, that route.
Made me buy a second ticket to come home yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'd love to share with you, but I don't. Something about a puddle jumper. I had to buy a second ticket.
I didn't mean to be so cryptic. A small plane.
Yeah, but what about a second ticket?
Why did you have to buy a second ticket?
I had an e-ticket, which means you show up at the gate and you show them your e-ticket and they issue you a ticket.
Right.
And the lady at the gate in Manchester told me that my ticket had already been issued in LaGuardia, which was total nonsense, and made me pay for another ticket.
Who handles your flight arrangements? You?
No.
Nancy?
No, I've never had a problem before.
No, who handles your...
Rory's office. It was an e-ticket. Just the woman did not know what she was doing. It freaked me out.
Well, I'm sure he showed up in plenty of time to get it straightened out.
Yeah. We got there in the
I sat there for 2 hours waiting for the plane, as a matter of fact. Through no fault of mine, I was there on time.
You could have driven home.
I know.
Wow. The joke man cometh.
The joke man has 2 tickets.
Good show.
So what do? You spend the weekend in New Hampshire?
Just Saturday night.
Oh, I see. And then you flew back?
Saturday night?
On Sunday. So you spent Saturday and Sunday morning there.
It's so hard to talk to him. You don't speak English.
You said you spent the weekend there, and I said, no, I didn't spend the weekend there. I didn't fly.
What is the weekend?
I usually don't venture into this, what Jackie did for the weekend, but every once in a while I get daring. And then you go, well, what'd you do? Did you spend the weekend? No, just Saturday night. Oh, when'd you fly back? Sunday morning.
So like, you took that as I would have flown back Saturday night.
Well, if you said you just spent Saturday night in New Hampshire, it means you flew back Saturday night.
No, it doesn't.
Sure it does.
I beg to differ with you, my friend.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry.
The weekend to me, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I got started.
The weekend to me is Friday and Saturday night.
What's the Sunday doesn't count?
No.
I just want to know how long you were in New Hampshire. So you came back Sunday afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you spent Saturday and Sunday.
The entire weekend in New Hampshire, except for Friday and Saturday morning.
Hello.
It's like angry.
To bother.
Go ahead, yes, Fred. What do you do?
He's all angry. It's like he's angry.
Yeah.
It's like
stupid.
he's angry if you don't include him in the show. He's angry if you do include him in the show. It's just anger. It's just overall anger. You don't hear the anger?
What started?
Dude, I just want to know what you did for the weekend. That's it.
You didn't ignore your e-ticket.
Yeah. Why don't you call the lady who...
To kiss my ass
E-ticket.
6 o'clock Monday morning.
Rory made an e-ticket. And a puddle jumper and a Saturday night. I was only there Saturday night.
Actually,
you were there Saturday night. You missed all of Sunday. And let's face it, you had to give up most of your Saturday to get there by Saturday night.
Right.
Go ahead.
We were out there fascinated that within the first 30 seconds of talking to Jackie, he plugged twice the name of the club and the airline he flew, which has absolutely nothing to do with the story.
Right.
Where were you this weekend? I was in New Hampshire at a comedy club, but you said the name of the club. In fact, I flew on U.S. Air. You know what I mean? Like, everything's got to be how he got there. And
Yeah, I know. It's weird with it.
took a plane.
Yeah. Why do you have to plug?
I went to New Hampshire. I took a plane.
Why do you have to go on U.S. Air? You know.
And why do I have to know the name of the club you went to? I played a club in New Hampshire.
It was called the Casino Ballroom.
Exactly. It's always
Got a document.
The audience needs to know everything.
Don't need to know nothing. Why don't you go out and come back in and start over?
He doesn't even understand.
No, he's just angry. Listen, you're yelling at people.
I'm not angry. I just...
People interested in you. That's all.
My e-ticket didn't work. You know they know.
My e-ticket. Were they ordered over the internet?
Reminds me, you guys breaking my balls about the World Wide Web and a year later.
Oh yeah, no one knew about it except you, Jackie.
I invented the computer.
World Wide Web's gonna make me a millionaire. Jackie's famous line.
Still waiting.
They don't have Dennis.
He came in here all excited about the world. I've been on the World Wide Web for 10 years. And all of a sudden he learned about it.
Oh, please.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude, I was on it when it was just text.
I was an innovator. Please.
Okay, you discovered the internet, Jackie. You're the Christopher Columbus of the internet. You and Al Gore. Jackie discovered the internet. I'm surprised you didn't start Amazon.com or some one of those companies.
I'm officially through talking to you.
He was the first one to be on the internet.
And not make money.
And then he made joke labs.
He was the first one to not make
Yeah, we thought you're the only one who had division on the internet. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Other people are billionaires. Jackie is nothing here.
And nothing. A zero air.
E-ticket is so
E-ticket.
so cryptic. So
E-ticket.
Nobody said your e-ticket was cryptic, but who knows about you? I had to buy 2 tickets. That's what you said.
Hey, listen, we got so much show to get to. Why bother with Jackie? We're going to take a break. We're going to get to your Saturday, August 19th, a big show, the Cape Cod Melody Tent in Hyannis, Massachusetts. Boy, this guy's raking it in. For MP3 audio and filthy 3D joke man, visit jokeland.com. He gets about $6 or $7 grand in appearance for it.
Really?
Yeah, well.
He's just appearing at the store.
Well, you know why. There's 4 months left on my contract, and he knows he ain't renewing when he gets done.
He takes the summer off.
This is all the money he's going to make.
I wondered why he was working so much.
I've already said to the company, because they've said to me, I had one talk with them about whether I'm coming back, and they said, well, do we have to put up with another Jackie negotiation? I said, I don't think it's going to work out. I'm prepared for him to leave.
Oh, boy.
I told him that. And I love Jackie.
What?
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
No, because
Why would it bother me?
I love Jackie, and I love him work on the show, but
Nobody's going to negotiate with you. That's what they're saying.
they're saying they don't want to go through it again. So
He doesn't even know, this is why his negotiations go so badly. He doesn't even know what's being said now.
I know. He's going to walk out, and he's going to really walk out.
Right. Nobody's going to come get him.
They said to me, we'll talk to you, but if he walks out, are you prepared to let him go? I said, I don't want him to go. I would like you to be reasonable with him, but if it can't be worked out, let him go. I mean, what am I going to do? I can't, at this point. They don't mind negotiating with me. It's him they got a problem with.
Here's the problem.
That's tradition at this point.
Well, go ahead and have your tradition.
Listen, you better rake in. You better do a bunch of appearances, dude.
Make this 2 shows.
Yeah. Double them up. Put a $12 grand in the bank.
Thank you for the plug.
You're welcome.
And
Good
the
luck to
advice.
you.
He won't thank you for it.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about now? Song parodies or the bachelor party?
Let's do the bachelor party.
Everybody's waiting to hear.
I got to play you one song parody, though. This is from our friends at Beck Spear. Thank you, Beck Spear. A beer apart. Somebody remade Jackie's Fool's Gold, or whatever, Cold Gold, whatever that is.
Cold Gold.
Another drop of...
Another glass of Fool's Gold.
Yeah. They tried to rock it up. I thought that was... It's a good idea.
Another glass of Fool's Gold.
Jackie said his song is serious, and these guys make a mockery of it.
Yeah, that.
They don't really mean it.
Yeah, they
Jackie,
don't know Oh, the love of beer.
Soul.
When Jackie sings it, he's singing about beer.
Glass of booze, and I'm under again.
There's a guy who's been under. He's singing it like he means it.
Since I can't remember when.
I can't remember when.
Go another and another till the well runs dry.
I like that. You know, the tamborine's louder than every other instrument.
You know what's funny about Jackie's music?
What?
Like, if you ask Jackie about this recording, he remembers every guy who was in the band and what they were playing and what they. What, he thinks it's like Sgt.
He
Pepper's.
remembers what he was thinking when
Gary,
he wrote the song.
You were ever in a band, you'd remember who was in the band.
Not if I made that kind of music.
Yeah, I'd want to forget.
I wake up every morning.
It's great.
I'm just another loner.
Okay.
What a contest.
Can't improve on that.
Steven, you're on the air. Oh, no, Steven.
That was more musical.
Anyway, it's just to mention again, so the death pool is on howardstern.com. It's one word, and there is no howardstern.com really set up like a website, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to post everything that might be relevant to the death pool.
Right.
Okay? So you can get on there and check it out.
And the song parody contest ends Thursday at 5 p.m. You have to have your tape CD Thursday by 5 p.m.
This Thursday?
That's right.
Oh, whoa.
That's why I'm looking at 40 entries.
Yeah, we got tons of them. Let me. You want me to just do a few and then I'll talk about the bachelor party?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Because when we talk about the bachelor party, we might want to make sure the kids are in school.
Want to be responsible.
Yeah.
Jackie is a drunk. A big, stupid drunk.
Got the tambourine.
His wife makes him build her recording studio with her songs that are dumb and are never going to sell. And you're writing for a band whose name is going to change in the next couple of days. Jackie is a drunk.
This is great.
A big, stupid drunk.
Just give him the 10 grand.
His mother-in-law works for his stupid little recording label with a bunch of crap that nobody's going to buy. And it's going to wind up at somebody's garage sale who somebody will buy and give to their brother-in-law as like a gag gift. And
you know, he did that.
Everyone will hate and wind up getting thrown away because Jackie is a drunk.
I used Dominic's house, you know, and he let me stay out there in Shelter Island.
Yeah.
It was beautiful out there, but I had some people over, and I was cleaning up, and there was one of Jackie's joke books there.
In the house.
And no one would take responsibility for it. Like it wasn't Dominic. I called Dominic. I go, "Is this your book?" Because I don't, and he goes, "I don't own that." And then I called the people who were there, and they were like, "We don't own that."
Nobody wants to take.
No one.
Jackie brought that book.
Of course I did.
And left it there.
Did you?
Yeah.
He lived there the whole time.
You didn't
Oh my God!
I figured this would happen.
Without being there, I know Jackie.
Wow, good for you.
Nobody's carrying that book but him.
Oh, that's how it ended up there.
I had to go to the car to get something at some point. I said, oh, this would be fun. Kind of left it casually sitting on.
Yeah, just in a place like thrown.
Somebody said to me, "This book's horrible," and I said, "Yes." And they go, "Well, what's his back like?" I go, "The same thing."
Oh, you suck. I was going to put one in every room.
Yeah, like on every nightstand.
Like Gideon.
Every flat surface.
Gideon's Bible. That's funny. That is funny. It is great. Everybody loves it. I don't know what the hell was going on.
What about you, Jackie? Did you propose to Nancy? I mean, you guys were living together for 11 years.
No, they got drunk and sailed down a river.
I took her to McDonald's. Jackie had a plan, because I've seen the wedding picture. It's Jackie in shorts, a Hawaiian shirt, and white tuxedo tail.
No, it was a tuxedo.
Mockery.
Shorts.
Wait, seriously, did you ask your wife to marry you? Like, did you do a whole thing? What?
What?
In bed at Perry Avenue.
What's that?
Okay, all right, forget it. Who cares? All right, we're going to take a break.
In bed in our
Perry Avenue. What is Perry Avenue?
I'm sorry, our first house.
But did you get down on a knee?
We were supposed to know that?
Perry Avenue.
I know.
Sorry, we've been on vacation.
Say to Jackie, you say, "In my house, I asked my wife to marry."
We lived together. We were in bed. I asked my wife to get married.
I don't want to prolong this, but I got to know.
What a storyteller.
Perry Avenue.
Because you guys were together.
Everybody knows Perry Avenue. It's like the Beatles' Abbey Road.
because you guys were together so long, and because I think that Nancy was expecting to get married at some point, you were living together for a while, was it like a romantic thing, or was it just sort of agreed on?
It was romantic, but it was coming, you know. It was a long time coming.
She was begging him.
Well, I'm a prize, Howard.
I know, you absolutely are.
Yeah, let me get away.
All right, I got to take a break here.
Perry Avenue.
He's the funniest guy.
He's all happy now because on Friday's News Day he was featured. Did you see that?
No.
It was a huge article on Bayville.
Yeah.
Jackie's second paragraph in, they go to Jackie as the spokesperson for how nice Bayville is.
Right.
And there's a big picture of Jackie and Billy Joel sitting at a table together.
What?
That's Jackie's dream.
Jackie's like the guy to go to when you need to talk about how great Bayville is.
Why would they do an article on Bayville?
They say it's a nice town. In fact, here, wait a minute, I have it.
What was he doing at a table with Billy Joel?
I got to take a break, dude.
Jean George.
All right, we're going to be back right after. We'll be Perry Avenue. All right, we'll be back right after these words. Gary, you're on the air.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I play Stump the Joke Man?
Real quick.
Yeah, all right. Why did the nigger cross the road?
What?
Why did the nigger cross the road?
Why did the nigger cross
I can't even understand him. Why did they... Well...
Yeah.
Jackie, do you know the answer?
No, I don't know.
Because I told him to.
Because you told him to.
Yeah.
Did you write that?
Well, that is a joke. He did Stump the Joke Man.
Did he write it, or is it a real joke?
I was wondering, could I get a laptop or...
A laptop for that?
Maybe some I-1 money?
Jackie...
the answer should have been to eat the chicken.
I see.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
You are an amateur.
Well, if you knew that, why didn't you...
No, I didn't know anything. I'm just saying. That would make it some sort of a joke.
Well, what? Because I told him to. That's
not a joke. I don't think that's a joke.
You're the boss.
No.
Nobody's laughing but this guy.
All right, I say it's a joke. You can have a prize. Gary, what does he win?
My CD.
It's racist, but it's a joke.
It is not a joke.
Would you like a Diamond Rio player provided by Canoodle.com?
A what?
A Diamond Rio player. It's one of those MP3 players.
All right, that's what you win.
Is that for a computer?
Yes, you can hook it to your computer and download MP3 files and listen to them like it's listening to a Walkman.
All right, that'll work.
All right, hold on.
So he'll write another joke tomorrow, and he'll just put nigger in the question.
Right, hold on. Yeah, he won a prize. What can I tell you?
Why did the nigger throw the clock out the window?
Right. Why did he, by the way?
Because I told him to.
Right.
Break.
Because what?
You wanted to see it break. What do I get?
Yeah, Ted, go ahead. Jackie, way too many Heineken Martling next Tuesday, 12 to 2 p.m., signing his new CD, F. Jackie, at Coconuts at Manhattan Avenue, Americas, at 57th Street. Yeah.
Jackie's been working very hard, Howard. You know, the other day he told me that, he was keeping some late hours. He was so tired the day we were doing the drinking show already because he had hosted the Doobie Awards.
Why do I talk?
What are the Doobie Awards? The Doobie Awards.
That's the name of the High Times Awards.
This Saturday, September 16th, Jackie at the Trump Marina. Big gig for him in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
And he's been working hard on the album,
Yeah.
Promote it.
He's pretty much overworked. For MP3 audio and Filthy 3D Joke Man, visit jokeland.com. Gary Baba Booey is out sick today, which is too bad because a lot of the song parody finalists are about Gary.
Yeah.
He's out sick because yesterday he did have a little stomach virus, and I said to John said to me, "Do you think Gary took the day off to watch the Jet game?"
Could see the Jets game.
And I'll say, no, that's not what he did. I'll tell you what he did. He was sick, and he stayed up late watching the Jets game, and now he's even sicker. So that's my producer. Guarantee you he saw the whole Jet game.
He didn't go home and go to sleep and make sure he could be here today.
That's right. My producer. A great tape of Stuttering John with Dennis Miller, which we played earlier, but people are requesting it again. It's going to give you douche chills.
I got to tell you one thing about the Doobie Awards. I don't know what they are or who they're awarded to.
Right.
But Jackie said there was a lot of, I'll accept this award in this person's behalf. You know, like nobody even shows up to get their award.
Jack, what is the Doobie
Award?
Award?
They give the award for the best album of the year to like somebody like the Black Crowes, and then somebody from the mailroom at High Times accepts the award. Of course.
So it's like a legitimate, like High Times puts together an award, and what are some of the awards?
Album of the year, or, things that they've deemed that I guess they vote.
Is it albums, movies?
Yeah, everything.
TV shows, actors, actresses.
But it's weird.
What are some of the categories? Do you remember?
I don't really remember. Like the best album of the year, best pot-related song of the year.
What was the best pot-related song of the year?
I didn't recognize any of this stuff. I didn't know there were 7 bands. I didn't know any of them.
But Dude, you were the host. You should know the categories.
I'm chasing the producer around trying to get the awards that I have to give out. It's a little unorganized. But David Peel got the Pot Smoker Lifetime Achievement Award or something.
And you present like you're the host, the master
I was
ceremony.
involved because High Times produced this movie Potluck that I made. Why I got...
All right, answer this truthfully. Did you get paid in marijuana?
A little.
Oh, no.
Half and half.
Oh, my goodness.
But in all honesty, I didn't get the money or the pot. But I was promised both. It was fun. It was at the wetlands. It was fun.
If you miss Vinny Pest...